Okay, how's it going, everybody? All right, we're live. How's it going, everybody? This is Croton here, and I'm going to start a new playthrough of Breath of the Wild for my very first stream. Let's see how this goes. I made a separate account for this. Let's just start it up. There we go. We'll just give it a second for people to start coming in slowly. So, oh, there we go. Got one. It's Carrie. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm just starting a brand new setup and everything, so I don't know how exactly this is going to go. Some of my levels might be off, might be some static. I'm not too sure. Just, if you point anything out, just please help me out. Hey, how's it going? You promised that you would watch. Yes, you did. Hello. Hey, wow. Didn't expect this turnout right away. Wow. Hey, Skippy. How's it going? Blue team. Yeah, I'm alive. I took a few month break from this, but I'm finally back. I've never streamed before, so this is kind of a first, but I'm just going to try it out with a new Breath of the Wild playthrough. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
I have never streamed anything in my life before, so this is definitely a first. I'm still planning on doing my at least near weekly video uploads, and suggestions will always be appreciated. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them. Or if you just want to chat, do that too. Talk to me about anything, really. I don't mind. Okay, we're gonna start this up. Thanks, Skippy. This will be my third playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I've played through it twice, all 120 shrines. First time on normal, second time on master mode. I can tell you, Trial and Sword in master mode is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in a Zelda game. It's it's quite a challenge. So for this stream series, well, for this first stream, I'm gonna see how far I get, but realistically, I'm gonna hope to get through all of the Divine Beasts, Memories, and the finale, and as many shrines as I can. And then if the stream picks up some momentum
is a Sheikah slate.
throughout all my episodes, I'll probably get more into the DLC and stuff
It
too.
will help guide you after
We'll
your long
goes.
slumber.
Yep, streaming is a lot of fun. It's a great way to meet new people. Yeah, it sounds really fun. That's why I wanted to do it. For those of you who don't know, Skippy's also a streamer here. I've been watching him even before I started the channel. He's a really nice guy, so. Gonna rewatch him later. Okay. Well, have a good day. Yeah, and don't feel free to leave a like in the stream. Will definitely help out. And to be honest, I did not expect this turn on at all. Hey, Brionis, how's it going? A while back, I made a Skyward Sword video. It was about all the references in Skyward Sword, like all the Skyward Sword references within Breath of the Wild, and he actually helped me out with it. I credited him in the description and everything. That was like a few months ago now. Okay, finally getting into the game.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Yeah, I did set up the stream so it will save after the stream is over, so it would be on my channel. Keep it up there. The Zelda Cam channel says hi, hello. I just started the stream actually, just doing a whole playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and it's my first stream ever, so hopefully you enjoy.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
Oh yeah, no problem, Brionis. Well,
Now
you're the one
go.
to help me out, so I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a Discord actually. I started a little while ago, but I can probably post a Discord link in the comments on the next loading screen, so you guys can join if you want. I won't be on it during the stream, but after the stream, I'll be open for conversation. There we go. Breath of the Wild. It'd be hard to hate a Zelda stream. Yeah, it really is. Oh, no, I'm not dead. Don't worry. Oh, yesterday was your birthday? Well, happy late birthday. Okay. Great Plateau. Here we go. Tree branch? Wouldn't it be funny if the sun blinded Link when he woke up? Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Just trying to get a little bit of food, some weaponry. I keep trying to equip my paraglider. I'm so unused to playing at the beginning of the game. The most OP weapon, yep. The tree branch. Okay. Gonna talk to him a little bit before the tower reawakens. Sorry, I'm probably skipping through it too fast. Where are we? Oh, don't forget the pot lid. Yes, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna do Zelda streams again. Oh, how interesting. I remember I first found your channel because you're doing a Twilight Princess stream, actually. So, yeah, where's that pot lid? Where's the pot lid? Oh, no. Never mind. I don't want to engage in another dialogue. I'll pick up that torch. So I'm just gonna head over to the Sheikah Tower. Keep the chat or voice over Discord. I would probably do the chat only because with voice over Discord, I don't have like a headset in right now or
Head for the
anything.
point
And it'll
marked
be
on the
kind of
map
hard
in your
for me.
Sheikah
So
slate.
I think just for today, we'll stick with the chat. Okay. As soon as I get to that tower, the game's gonna pick up a little bit from here. Combat, interesting stuff. Okay. Yeah, if any of you knows anyone who else can watch, feel free to invite them in. And for those of you still here, how about you leave? Let's talk about our favorite Zelda game. So just put in the comment what your favorite Zelda game is and maybe why. Just start a conversation going, maybe. Me personally, my favorite Zelda game is Breath of the Wild. But before Breath of the Wild came out, I would have to say Twilight Princess was my favorite. There's something about the game. It kind of reminded me of Ocarina of Time. It had a lot different feel, but the structure of the game and the story was kind of like Ocarina of Time. But Ocarina of Time is actually my third favorite. So they're all amazing games. I'll just say all the Zelda games are amazing games. I haven't played every single one. I've played all the 3D ones, but I've played some of the 2D ones. Like I beat Minish Cap, I beat Link's Awakening, I've beat A Link Between Worlds. That was a fun one. I still have to get more into the 2D ones. Maybe I'll stream one of these times. Majora's Mask because of the atmosphere. Yeah, I would have to say Majora's Mask is a very good... It's a very solid Zelda game. It's definitely one of my favorites with the 3D mechanic. There's a lot of depth within all the regions of the map. And I really enjoyed that in a Zelda game because it's unlike really anything, I would have to say. Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. Okay, those are all solid games. I've honestly preferred the 3D Zeldas over the 2D ones. That's just my opinion, maybe because I didn't play enough of the 2D ones, but I've always been a really big fan of the 3D ones. Wind Waker's also really good. I have a lot of memories of my childhood with that game. Very solid. Your favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. It was your first one, and the Wolf Link. Okay, yeah. Twilight Princess is probably... Well, my first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time. But Twilight Princess was definitely my favorite ever since I started playing it to Breath of the Wild. It probably has one of the best Zelda stories, and has a really cool soundtrack. So yeah, I could definitely see why you... Oh, by the way, there is like a 20 or 30 second delay between what you see and what I do. So if you feel that I'm replying to your comments very late, it's only because it's stream delay. I don't think that any game can creep people out more than Majora's Mask. Yeah, there was some really freaky stuff in there, like especially with like the what's that one song that turns Link into the statue? It's really escaping me right now, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Elegy of Emptiness, there we go. And then just with the moon, like the whole theme of the game, like it was just enriched in so much depth, and I love it, honestly. Okay, so for those of you here, what is your least favorite Zelda game and why? I think there's like 18 or so Zelda games. I'm not sure the exact number, but there's a lot. For my least favorite, I would probably say, well, when it comes to 3D Zelda games, like putting all the 2D ones aside, my least favorite would probably be Skyward Sword. I didn't think it was a bad game at all. Like, Skyward Sword was a very good game. But just in comparison to like the other ones, like Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, stuff like that, I just didn't feel it was as good, really. Skyward Sword, it did have a really cool story and stuff like that. This linearity kind of got to me. It was really great for the first playthrough, but like, it lost a little replayability, I would have to say. But still a great game, nonetheless.
Now then.
Out of the 2D games...
You must hurry, Link.
I've only beaten 3. So out of the 3 that I've beaten, these are the only fair ones to compare. I've played some of the other ones, but I can't really compare them because I haven't beaten them. I'll probably have to say Link's Awakening was the worst out of the 3, because the only other 2 I've played is Minish Cap and Link Between Worlds. Okay. I don't have the paraglider, so I shouldn't fall off the tower. Yeah, and feel free to leave a like on the stream to help me out, for those of you who haven't yet.
Ho!
Skyward Sword, the story didn't impact me as much. I was okay with it. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I thought it was cool for the first time because it finally added, like, a beginning to the whole Zelda franchise, and I thought it was really cool. It kind of, like, it justified the reason to put an official Zelda timeline into Hyrule Historia, and they finally put a solid opening to it. And for that, I thought it was cool. So the story wasn't bad. I just felt like it suffered in some gameplay areas and in character design. Like, first off, like, some characters, like Fee, really got annoying. I didn't really like. And with the whole, like, your Wii remote batteries are low, and, like, all these weird, like, fourth wall breaks you would make, I wasn't really a fan of. I do. Here's something interesting. First Zelda game I owned, Link Between Worlds. First Zelda I played was Twilight Princess. First Zelda I saw was Majora's Mask. Okay. Yeah, for me it was Ocarina of Time I started with, and then I just moved up the 3D games from there. Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, all in order until Breath of the Wild. So, Phantom Hourglass is your least favorite Zelda game because the Temple of the Ocean King. That's a game I haven't played, but I heard a lot about, and I heard like the Temple of the Ocean King, like you had to keep going back to it and stuff like that, like after every dungeon, something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard it was very repetitive, at least for that part of the game. Your first game was Ocarina of Time, same here. It is definitely a great one. Like, there's a reason why people still talk about the game like 18 years later, or how long has it been? Wait, 98? 19 years later, going on 20? Yeah. It's a memorable game. I do not have a 3DS, so I've yet to play any like the Ocarina of Time 3D or Majora's Mask 3D. I've heard mixed things about it. Like with Majora's Mask, like I personally saw how the moon looked, and in some ways I don't think it looks as creepy as the N64 version. I heard also he kind of streamlined some of the mechanics, which I don't know how I would feel, but I still gotta play it for myself if I one day get a 3DS. We have Corewing Games says hi. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Fee is very hand-holding, yes. Fee is fun in Hyrule Warriors? Yeah, I'm trying to remember that game, because last time I played is when it came out, I think in 2014 for Wii U. And I thought it was pretty fun of a game, but it kind of got repetitive after a while of playing it. Like, I beat the main story and everything. It was pretty fun. It's just a whole hack and slash form that kind of got repetitive to me after a while. It didn't really provide enough for me to buy the Switch remake, the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Only because of that formula. It's like, it was worth a playthrough, just I wouldn't buy it again. Like, but I heard there's some pretty cool additions to it, I heard, but it doesn't really justify a $60 price tag for me. Okay. It's a return temple. Spear Tracks also had a repeat temple. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, this is my first stream ever, just starting with some Breath of the Wild, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how long I'll stream for, like anywhere from as short as 1 hour to as long as like 2.5. It depends on how the stream's doing around the hour mark, so. Okay. Yeah. The first time I played this game, though, it was such a great experience. It was my senior year in high school when I first got the game, and I wanted for Switch, not Wii U. But the thing is, everyone wanted to Switch in my town. So pretty much ever since, I think, 4 a.m., I was standing out in line in front of a Target just to pick up a Switch. I was the first in line. But if I wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have gotten a Switch for like a month. Because there was just such a shortage compared to all the people that wanted them in my city, so. I got Breath of the Wild, and pretty much all I did for a long time was play Breath of the Wild. It was worth it though, trust me. Do I not have a shield? There's a way to skip that jump if you have a shield. Forgot to pick one up though. Oh wow, we just got a whole bunch of people. I got Magnesis, yes. First stream is a big deal. It is, because it's completely new to me. I've never streamed anything on any other channel. Yeah, pretty much. It's cool though to be able to talk with you guys, because you guys have always been commenting on my videos, at least most of you. I recognize your names and everything, but I haven't really been able to like have a discussion, so it's really cool. You've played Breath of the Wild for 360 hours. Dang, that's a lot. I'm on like my 300th hour on my main profile. Because this is a third playthrough, I had to start a secondary Switch profile. Okay. For those of you who didn't know, the name of this monk is actually an Easter egg. His name's Omenhao, and if you rearrange the letters of that, it spells Aonuma, the main director of the series. Director or producer? I don't remember. But yeah, it is an Easter egg nonetheless. You're always hoping to find Zelda streams. I'm glad I found you from Amino. Oh yeah, well, thank you for tuning in. And for those of you who just entered the stream, feel free to like the video. It'll definitely help me out.
Oh!
And found me too? Okay, awesome. That's where I started posting a lot of you guys from there actually helped my channel out significantly, so it's probably how I found like a good half my audience. I'm kind of surprised, but very thankful. Okay, for those of you in the comments, I have another question for you. What is your favorite Zelda song in the whole series? Just like your favorite song, the one that stuck out to you the most, the best one, the most memorable. I still have no clue what mine would be, honestly. There's just so many songs I love from the Zelda franchise. But the one that's been stuck in my head actually recently, even though I've never played this game, was actually the Spirit Tracks Overworld theme. It's a really great song, really energetic, and it's not my favorite, but it just always keeps popping in my head. It's a really good song. Probably one of my favorites would be actually the Breath of the Wild theme. I think they did an amazing job with the theme of this game. And unlike the other Zelda games, what I really liked about this theme is how it's incorporating just about every single bit of the game itself. Like, from when you unlock a Sheikah Tower, to some of the cutscenes, to even like when you wake up in a bed in this game. Like, the theme of Breath of the Wild always like chimes in your adventure somehow. I think that's really cool. I don't think any other Zelda game has really had that before. I've heard that Spirit Tracks had somewhat of that, but I never played it, so I can't really tell. But yeah, that's probably my favorite. Okay. You like the Zelda 1 theme? Yeah, that is really cool. The main theme is perfect. Did you know it was actually written in one day? Originally the theme for Legend of Zelda, I forgot what song it was, but it was some classical song that that Nintendo had the rights to, and that they were going to make it the theme of the Zelda games. But what happened is that they realized that there was a copyright thing against it, and he couldn't. Koji Kondo couldn't use it. So instead he wrote an original Zelda theme song in under a day, and that's what is the theme song to this day. If you didn't know that. So. Song of Healing. Oh, okay, Song of Healing is so great. Oh my god, I love Song of Healing. It's kind of like a reoccurring song within Majora's Mask too, so that was a lot of prominence because it's just a song that like describes the game so well without actually using words or anything. Wait, was I supposed to talk to him? Oh. So now I'm gonna get all the other shrines. Such a haunting mood. Song of Storms. Oh yes, that is a great song. I love Song of Storms a lot. I remember one time I was messing around with my piano. I played some piano, and I made like a jazz arrangement of that song. It was nothing too fancy, but I just want to see how I can jazz it up. And it was pretty cool. Maybe I'll do some sort of music cover on my channel one of these days. Might be kind of fun. You're at 106 shrines. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's pretty close. Do you have the DLC? Because that adds like 16 more shrines. Okay. I don't really have the best weapons. Could probably take on them, but I know where some stuff's lying around over here. Taking on that camp isn't completely necessary right now. I can pick up a weapon or two in the shrine. And I'm about to go in. Only if I had a shield right now. I would parry this guardian for sure. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. I'll find a better route. There we go. I'm safe. Okay. Let's enter the shrine. Yeah, if there's any questions you guys want to ask me, feel free to ask. Like, I'm open to talk to you guys or whatever. So, it's cool, honestly. I've never been able to talk to a lot of you before. And also, if there's any, like, technical difficulty... Sorry. Any technical difficulties with the stream, please let me know, because it's my first one, so... there might be something I'm screwing up that I don't know. Everything is fine? Okay. So make sure there's no, like, static going on, no skipping, none of that, you know? When I was heading for my final shrine, I tried out sailing on a raft. The wind was blowing really hard at some point. I hit the shore and flew off, but the raft kept getting blown along. Oh no. You said you're on a raft for the shrine. Were you going to Eventide Island? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the biggest thing I'm worried about from the stream is that I want to make sure that my audio is synced to my gameplay. I don't really know if it is, but well. If you guys haven't said anything, I'm guessing it's okay. What were your first experiences with the Guardian? The very beginning. How did it go? This is for everyone. Okay. Well, I'll answer on my behalf. So, my first experience with the Guardian, I remember seeing one on the Plateau, and I just ran away. The thing is, I didn't know it was coming only because I saw some gameplay before I started playing Breath of the Wild on day one. It was from like the Nintendo Treehouse stuff at E3 2016. So I did expect that there was going to be one Steel Guardian on the Plateau. But when I encountered it in game for the first time, I just sort of ran away because I knew it was not the best experience. But seeing one in the field, I remember the first time I really... I don't really think things through that much, so... Oops. I remember I was trying to get one of the memories. It was by, where was this memory? Oh yeah, it was the one in like the courtyard area, and the courtyard outside Hyrule Castle. I was trying to get the memory, and I was just being swarmed by guardians, and I was just panicking like crazy because I didn't know what to do. And eventually I just got shot and died, so that didn't work. No, 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 no. Okay. We just took that one. Falcon Fire 64 says, "Hi. Hello. I just started this stream about a half hour ago. This is my third playthrough of Breath of the Wild, first time doing it on stream. I really can't even remember what this shrine orb is for. It's just sitting here, and dude, I don't know. It's there for a reason. Hero's Path 1 unlocked. That's right. Let's see. Oh, the raft blew away from Lurelin Village. Okay. Getting all the memories is a challenge sometimes. Yeah, I can definitely agree. I remember my first time trying to get all the memories. Like, some of them were just so hard that I just overthought the crap out of them. Like the one where Link had to kill all of like the Lionels and Bokoblins in Death Mountain. That was one where he's talking to Zelda about it. That took me such a long time to find because I was going in a completely opposite spot on Death Mountain that I wasn't supposed to be on. But I eventually found it. I felt really stupid after finding it because it was such an easy one to find, but I overthought the crap out of it. You tried to fight it, but ended up running away, only to die in the end. Yeah, it has like 500 health, so with Great Plateau weapons, it would not work out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take on the next Bokoblin camp I see for some better weapons. Yeah. I know apparently you can get the worm doublet. Is that what it's called? Is the worm doublet? I'm not sure. But whatever it's called, you can get it before the snowy mountain by making like a dish that includes like some fish, some meat, and some pepper. But I'm just gonna wing it on the snowy mountain, bring some food with me, and if you make it to the very top of the mountain, he gives you a worm doublet. So I'm gonna do that. Jaluda. What does that mean? It's a demo of what you need to do. Oh, it's a demo of what you need to... Okay. Oh. AG64 says, "Hi. Hello. Stream's about... been going on for about a half hour, so glad to see you're in." Almost hit me. And sometimes the memories are also impossible to find. Like, you spend a ton of time walking in the same area. Yeah, that is true. I did so much of that in my first playthrough. Like, I thought some of them were very easy to find. Like, the one in the middle of Hyrule Field was, like, right next to that lake. Like, that was my first one I actually found. It was really easy. But, like, some of them, like the one next to the horse statue, I couldn't find that statue for the life of me. Eventually when I found it, I was like, oh, that's not too hard, but... It was actually one of the last ones I found, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna take on these Bokoblins right here. No. Wrong button. I was playing a little bit of Fallout a couple days ago before this, and the sneak button is clicking the right stick, but in Breath of the Wild, it's clicking the left stick. There we go. Perfect. It took me a while to aim there only because I'm not super used to the drop-off, but I'm surprised I got the headshot, to be honest. Crap. Well, got it right the first time. shield. Got a nice club too. Shield. Okay, got all the materials. We got a few things to help me out. Watch this. Shoot it once. Shoot it, come on. You got it. I don't know if you guys knew about this trick, but he's got to shoot my shield first. It's a cool trick. Watch this. I have an arrow on my shield right now. Okay? Trust me, this is going somewhere. I have 2 arrows. I deselect the shield, and I get both those arrows. It only works with one shield, but it's a cool tip. Especially for those arrow farmers out there. Okay. Be back in a second. Alright. No problem. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna cook myself some spicy peppers, I think. Coarser bee honey. That's good. Okay. Life hacks. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's in this chest. You can see what's in these crates. Everything kind of dispersed, so maybe I'll... Throwing spear. Okay, one time I got a throwing spear where it had, because later in the game, your weapon can get certain perks, like long throw, extra damage, stuff like that. But one time I got a throwing spear with, long throw. And let's just say the throwing spear already has a natural property attached to it where it throws a lot longer than before. But with the long throw property, one time I chucked it, and it just, like, went flying across the map. I'm not even kidding. It was hilarious. Okay. Korok. There we go. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't get this, feel free to start any sort of conversation about Zelda, Nintendo, whether it's about like E3 or anything like that. Like, just feel free to chat. I'm up for the discussion. Or about future videos too. That always works. I don't mind. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that. Yeah. And that diary is just a recipe, by the way, so that's I'm not reading it. Oh. Take the pitchfork, which I'm full, so really can't take the pitchfork, but we don't need that, do we? No, we don't. Okay, I'm gonna start my descent into the snow area right now. That's just right up that hill. Okay, when he faced off against the monk in the DLC dungeon, on the attempt that I beat him, you ran out of food and champion abilities, so you ran around the arena until Mipha's grace came back. Okay. Yeah, that boss fight, I loved that boss fight so much. It was probably my favorite boss fight within Breath of the Wild, was the DLC fight. I'm not going to say too much more about it for those of you who haven't played it, but I'll probably do it within this stream series, like after I do all the Divine Beasts and whatnot. Hey, we're only 40 minutes into the game, and already I'm done with 2 of the shrines, so it's pretty good. We're gonna pick up some of these peppers. There we go. Stupid bat. Hey, what's up, Cookie Dude 64? Oh! Yeah, if you headshot these guys, actually, it's instant kill. Watch. But, and headshot them. But if you don't headshot them, it's no damage. That's why they're annoying. Sometimes easy to miss their heads. And that didn't work out at all. Wow. Why are there so many of them? See, I'm pretty sure I hit their head. There we go. That was a not bad fight. They're all dead. I'm good on bows and stuff. I'm gonna pick up these materials. If I don't use them, I can probably sell them. It'll be good for later in the game. I don't have any sneak bombs, so it's my fault. Well, nighttime combat is too easy in this game. There we go. Good as dead. No, come back. There we go. Could pick up that sword right there in that lake. Well, I don't think we need it. The main reason I came here is because I need to cook myself a meal. Yeah, don't need it. Gonna pick up this meat, and we're gonna cook some cold-resistant food. So we're gonna take these spicy peppers. I'm not sure the perfect way to. Maybe just one at a time, honestly. What you doing? Okay, give me a few buffs here. In the DLC fight, I honestly just put on the ancient armor and hope for the best. Oh, yeah. Really good defensive properties, for sure, so I can understand why you did that. Plus with all the guardian things you fired. I have beat the game while you only killed Ganon. Okay. I know a lot of cool combat things that's in this game, a lot of cool combat methods, so I'll be sure to show them off in my stream throughout a lot of the encounters. So. Okay, and now I'll cook one more. Oops. I missed. Like Thunderblight and Monk. Okay, Thunderblight was also a really good fight. Because it was really cool how he just like charged at you and you had to flurry rush away. I thought that was a really cool concept. 5, we'll go for a 6th one. Sorry guys. Let me just... Okay, that's 6, so I should be good. For sure. Goblin arm, yeah, I'm gonna swap. Take an arm. Oh, I forgot there's a river. Oh, I probably should eat the food. Hi, it's you from Amino. Yeah. Cookie Dude 64. I'm glad you tuned in. I need to throw this leaf out. Or throw something out for the leaf. There we go. Okay, I have a question for you. For those of you who played Breath of the Wild, what was your favorite divine beast out of all of them? Mine would probably be... I kind of like the DLC Divine Beast, but putting DLC aside, I would put not Thunderblight, Von Boris. It was really good. It was a really good boss fight. Really good puzzle mechanics, and I just really loved it. And there's gotta be way over this river. Alright, the tree. There's a bridge that's down here, so I'll just do that, honestly. Naboris was good, yes, it was. The dude who commented, that's a really funny username. And yeah, for those of you tuning in, there is this probably like a 20-30 second delay between what I'm playing and what you're hearing. Little stream latency, but shouldn't be anything bad. Cooking with fairies is extremely helpful in the Trial of the Sword. Oh, yeah, I can agree. I think more with fairies, I just held on to them just in case I got like one hit by something, but definitely cooking with them is smart. And for any of those people playing Trial of the Sword and having any trouble with it, I do have some advice I can offer you right now. If you, before the trial, you get 4 mighty bananas and 1 dragon horn, and if you cook that up all in one pot, it'll create a 30-minute level 3 attack boost. And if you eat it before the trial, before you start it, the effect will carry over. So you can do the first 30 minutes of the Trial of the Sword with a 50% attack boost, which is extremely helpful, and I would recommend. So I probably went the long route with doing this, but I don't really remember the fastest route to get over here. We will eat, there's a shrine right up here, so I'm gonna do that one. The Dark Beast Ganon had good music. Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more. I remember actually one time I saw like someone made a rock cover of that song from the Ganon fight, and it sounded really epic. I forgot the name of the YouTuber, but it was really cool. Is Ben there? Don't drown. Oh no. Don't bring it up. The Ben drown story. Trial of the Sword is super hard, yes. My first playthrough of it was pretty hard, don't get me wrong. But my second playthrough on Master Mode, let's just say it took me about like, I think 30 tries just to get through the beginning trials alone. Because you have to, all the enemies are tiered up to a certain way. Which makes it really hard because you're still giving the same weapons, like the low tier weapons, and you're facing all these high tier enemies. So I think the hardest level within that was, let's blow each other up. Okay, it was, level 10 of beginner trials. It was just so hard because I had to face 2 silver Lizarphos and a blue one with like really weak weapons, like low mid-tier weapons, and it was nearly impossible, but I did it. The final floor got you. Okay. That's the one with, I think a Talus fight, right? Because I'm pretty sure what the final floor is. Okay. So today, definitely I'm getting through the Great Plateau. I'm not sure how much more I'll do after that. At least for today, but I would definitely love to stream again soon. Like, I'll probably try to get a video out within the next, like, few days-ish. If you have any suggestions for, I didn't even start anything, but usually when I make videos, it takes me a long time to think of them, but making the videos, I usually do within like a 2-3 day span across those days, so a couple hours each day. I know my first video in like a few months was just actually like last Friday, I think. So I was gone for a few months, but I'm back. For good this time for sure. And that's one thing I like about Breath of the Wild, the shrines, is that I thought they were just really clever. At least most of them were. Like, I didn't like how Fidel like testing strength and stuff like that. But like when it came to all the puzzle shrines, it was really cool. Sorry. The one with the goblins and the Lionel. Oh, are you talking about the last floor on the beginner trials or the last floor on the final trials? Sorry, I'm not sure. But yeah, the last floor on the final trials. Well, for me personally, I didn't have a problem with it because I had enough health going into it. And I also had some ancient arrows, so it really helped. And you're just gonna die to me. I completely forgot about this chest. So. Not all shrines were good, like the Hitino Village one. Okay, the Hitino Village one, I know which one you're talking about. It was the apparatus shrine where you had to, what's it called? Oh yeah, you had to twist that maze or whatever. I could see that, but for me personally, I just flipped my controller upside down, and I kind of faked my way through the shrine by, instead of the ball going through the maze, it just went through the opposite end of the platform. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about, for sure. 'Cause a lot of us have done it. The shrine is okay, good. Making sure. Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on there. I think there was a couple like floor guardians, or guardian turrets at least. And then the Lionel, the horseback goblins. Yeah, that's one thing I did like about the trial sword. There's a lot of variety when it came to all of the different like combat scenarios. Like I like the middle trials at the very beginning of that. How like you're in that wind tunnel and you had to face off all those enemies using like your paraglider and like coming down on them with like jump attacks and stuff like that. It was really cool. You love motion control shrines. Yeah, there's only a few of them in the game, but I do like their incorporation. Some people don't like it. I've played all my Breath of the Wild in docked mode, where it was really easy to do this motion control, but I see how people play in handheld maybe don't like this stuff, because it's hard to flip around your handheld controller, or handheld switch, you know? So I can definitely see that. But, yeah. I thought it was pretty fun. You're from Poland? Oh, wow. It's cool that we're getting a nice, diverse crowd in here. The apparatus shrines, thank you. Damage, don't know, but I'm happy I lived. Make our way to the top of this mountain. We'll pop back down soon. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't catch it, what is your favorite divine beast within Breath of the Wild? I know some of you didn't answer, but I don't know if all you heard it. Like, I did put out a divine beast ranking, I think, back in like, I want to say January or December. All of them are pretty equal, honestly. So, I can see why some people will put some of them somewhere that I didn't, so. Because honestly, I think they did a good job with the Divine Beast. It's a really cool concept. I know they were a little controversial for a Zelda game because it wasn't a traditional dungeon. But for me, I personally like the Divine Beasts, but I don't want something like that again in a Zelda game. Like, it was cool for this one time, but I hope for the next Zelda game, they do some sort of cross between Divine Beasts and traditional. Rain is the worst thing in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, some people say they didn't like it in Breath of the Wild, but personally, I thought it was a needed mechanic because it made you always feel vulnerable in the world, and there was ways of overcoming the rain, and you would kind of plan your route out to accommodate the rain. So I thought it was a very necessary thing to add in Breath of the Wild, but it was also annoying at the same time. So I see both views from it. Yeah, and be sure to like the video to support my channel and everything, because it'll definitely help out with the stream. I have no way of checking my likes right now, actually, but oh well.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the delay is honestly getting just a little bit longer and longer the longer I stream, because I think it's like a 2-minute delay right now or something. I can't even tell. I'm just going off a preview I see on my computer. That could be wrong though. I don't know. You actually climb in the rain. You can do a little climbing, jump, and then slip a little. Yeah, you can. It's like if you do like a couple climbs and then you do the far leap, you can actually get over small gaps with some ease, or small climbs, I should say. So you definitely can climb in the rain, just smaller distances. You can't climb up like mountains and stuff, like stuff you'd usually be able to. That would be interesting if they had an armor in the game, or like you can upgrade the climbing armor in a certain way where it would prevent slipping from rain. That would be actually a really cool perk to it. But I do like the perk that was added with the climbing armor. It was the one that allowed you to every jump you would do in climbing would cost drastically less stamina. I think that right there makes it like easily like the best outfit in the game. I made a video on it actually last week, so any questions about outfits in the game I can answer easily just because of that. Oh, and by the way, for this run, I'm going to be maxing out stamina first. Well, not maxing out, but definitely doing a lot in stamina. Because I like to have my stamina. Oh no. Goodbye. See if we can get him. Amber, okay. Oh no! That would have been so epic. Holy crap. Come on. I've done stuff like that before in the game, but it's not my lucky time, I guess. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, well thanks for tuning in. It's really nice to have you. Ooh, they're all dead. I don't really care about those vocal blows. They're just kind of weak. But I do care about this chest. I do like the chest. One strategy you like to use for the rain is Rivali's Gale. And no, you didn't miss. Oh, you said ravioli. Oh. Yeah, it's fun to call him that. That's probably my favorite Divine Beast power, actually, is Rivali's Gale. It's just super practical. So if you want to leave what Divine Beast power is your favorite in the comments, feel free to do that. Because mine will be Rivali's Gale, but Mipha's Grace is also very useful. I do think Urbosa's Fury and Drurik's Protection are also good, but I don't use them as much as I do Rivali's and Mipha. So. I see it. Have to get that hammer right there. 12 damage. That's really good for early game. We gotta throw out. You know, I don't have to use the torch as much as I usually would. I don't really need this bone weapon, do I? Yeah, we'll keep it. And this is the last shrine before we're off the plateau, and it's just peaking at an hour. That's pretty good, honestly. You only play with 15 hearts. In Master Mode, I'm trying to go for 13 only. Oh, okay. Because Master Sword is 13 hearts, I'm pretty sure, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure you need 13 for the Master Sword. I'm guessing that's why you're doing it. Yeah. I always find the stamina a lot more useful. Well, maybe in the early game in my first playthrough, I kind of focused on both. Because I wasn't very good at combat and stuff, so I relied on those extra hearts. But with this, I know my way around the game a lot better, so I think I'll be more beneficial from just the, what's it called? The stamina, sorry. Oh, you do agree with the climbing gear being number one. Yeah, it is definitely the best. Like, I can easily say that for sure. there's some I didn't put on there that some people expected to be on there, like the Tunic of the Wild, which I think is a pretty good set with because once you upgrade it, it gives you a perk where it allows all what's it called? It allows all the Master Sword beams you produce to be. It does double damage. I'm pretty sure, like maybe 40, I think, or 30 each beam, which is a good perk. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it was top 10 worthy. There we go. We're good. So for those of you here, I have a question for you actually. What is the preferred time that I should stream? Do you like this time around in the day, or do you like later? Because for me it's 3:10. I start streaming around 2 o'clock. And do you prefer if I stream around like 2 o'clock, or do you want me to stream at nighttime? I'm just streaming now because I'm assuming it's a good time, but I don't really know honestly. So, Traveler Spear. We don't need that. This little stamina. Daytime. Okay. Daytime is pretty good for me. On the days I don't work, of course, like today. Which I don't work like full time right as of now, so I can still do a stream or two a week easily. You can do a master mode live stream. Okay, I'm probably still gonna focus on this stream, of course, first, normal. I'm definitely gonna get through at least all the Divine Beasts and the towers and what's it called, the memories and the main story. And if you guys want, I can also do the DLC because that's also really fun. I love DLC. Maybe a Trial of the Sword stream. That would be pretty cool. Actually, that sounds really fun. So I might even do that before I beat the game. And then after Breath of the Wild, I don't think I'll do another Breath of the Wild playthrough right after that, of course, but I could do another Zelda game, or maybe another Nintendo-related game that you guys want me to play. I can put like a poll out. I haven't experimented with polls on my channel yet, but it might actually be pretty helpful to have one. Where you live, it's currently 12. Okay. Okay, now I gotta meet the old man. 4:11 p.m. Okay, you're an hour ahead of me. So is this a good time then? Because I'm assuming so. I'm gonna save just because I fall off this mountain like an idiot. And I'm gonna meet him at the Temple of Time. We actually got a good viewing going, so I'm not sure when I should stop the stream. Like, I'm at least gonna get through the plateau, obviously. I'm extremely happy I saved. Well, that was death one on the stream. I don't plan on having too many more of those, but it's just so hard playing this game again when you don't have the paraglider, because you don't really take falls as seriously as you should. Trial the Hey, it's Geo. How's it going? Trial the Sword stream? Yeah, definitely. Like, it just sounds like a really fun stream to do. It's about like, I think you can do the whole thing in like 2-3 hours. So I might make it like a longer stream. I'm pretty sure the only requirements is that you have the Master Sword. I don't think there's like any Divine Beast requirement or Shrine requirement outside of that. No, what? Okay. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise that won't happen again. I hit the jump button. That's what I did both times. I tried to like jump down, but that doesn't work. Okay. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna climb down the mountain. That's gonna take way too much time. And frankly, I just think it's a boring way to go. And I probably should have learned from my mistake both times, but I didn't. So I'm gonna make this a lot more entertaining. And there's a chest under there, but I don't care. That was my ride. But we got a chest now that I wouldn't have had. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I would have ridden that. I don't think I should restart my save because there was about a good 50% chance of me dying anyway through that, so I didn't think it was the smartest idea. But this time I will make it for sure because I'm not an idiot. At least I don't think so. This time I will be patient and I'll actually go down the mountain like a normal person. If I want proof of you having the DLC, check Amino. No, I believe you. The ride didn't wait. Yes. Trust me, there's gonna be a whole series for Breath of the Wild stream, so I'll promise to do some more crazy stuff like that when it actually works. Just not this stream, or not this time, cause I messed it up. And for any people returning right now, or like any new people that have never seen my channel before, and you guys want to help me out, I could definitely use some more subscribers. That's always really nice, just to have all that support. And if you like the stream, it's honestly be great. Like, I've been really fascinated by the growth of my channel, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for it. I remember back in I started my channel back in September, I'm pretty sure. And I started at 0 subs, and by the end of the year, I think I had like 50 subscribers. But then, literally right after 2017 ended, my channel started skyrocketing. By the end of January, I had like 250, and then just kept going up from there. And now we're at 700 something. I haven't checked since before the stream. Hello, Calvin. Well, definitely wasn't the coolest way, but it worked. Cool, now we just gotta make sure not to die. Though I didn't. Oops. My bad. Oh, that's not fun. Ooh, it is. Okay. That is one fat bird. I could use this meat though. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, if you play this game on Master Mode, for those of you who didn't know, around this area there's just a Lionel roaming around in the Great Plateau, like a white one. Yeah. The first time I saw it, I flipped. Like, I have no clue why there's a Lionel here, but there is. That's one thing I did like about Master Mode, how they slightly altered the world a little bit. For some harder things, like to put a Lionel in the plateau, they added like floating platforms and stuff. It was definitely a welcome change, and I loved it, so. You can barely pull off that rock thing anyway. Yeah, it's not easy. There is actually one really cool thing when I have the paraglider. I haven't done this in months, but if you cut down a tree and then you like use stasis and you shift it a certain way, and then you go on top of the tree, jump, and equip your paraglider at the same time. Sorry, that sounds confusing. It's some weird combo, but there's a way to pretty much for a tree to catapult you with your paraglider to make you paraglide like 5 times faster, and you can get from one end of Hyrule Field to the other in like maybe 20 seconds. There is a chest, I think, somewhere. Oh, here it is. Traveler's bow. Okay, we'll swap that with one of my Boko bows. I deserve my subscribers. Oh, well, thank you. And here's to 1,000. Thank you too. You can monetize. I can monetize my content after 1,040 hours of watch time I'm pretty sure it's more than 40 hours. It's like 400 or 4,000 or something crazy like that. But I know the 1,000 sub requirement is required. Even when I get there, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to monetize, like, at least yet. Like, I don't know. Ooh, no, 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 no. Stamina.
Oh!
That's not what I meant to do. Okay, we're going to start that over. Speedruns of the game are mad. Oh, yeah. People beating this game like 40 minutes. It's crazy. Really. And stamina vessel. There we go. I'm actually extremely surprised at the turnout, especially considering I've been gone for like 3 months and I just uploaded yesterday, or not yesterday, but a week ago. Like, we've kept about around 8 concurrent viewers throughout this whole thing. We've like went from like 5 to like 12 it peaked at, I'm pretty sure. Climb this ladder. Yeah. First time I played this, I did not know that there was a ladder here, and I had a tough time going up. Second time I played it, I realized, oh, there's a ladder here. That would have been helpful. Okay. Cutscene I probably won't talk over too much, but this is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. It's just super good. 45 minutes is crazy.
Well done there,
it is.
young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Oh, in the comments, while this cutscene is going, feel free to leave your favorite boss from the Zelda series, just so you have a conversation going while the cutscene is taking place, because I don't want to talk too much over it. I
The
don't
great
know who my
calamity
favorite boss
was
is, but
merciless. It
how about you guys
devastated
say yours?
everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to
Oh, Skippy, you're
overwhelm you
back.
while your
The
memory
stream has
was
been
still
doing really
fragile.
great.
So rather than that,
Hello,
I
friend.
thought it best to assume
Hello.
a temporary form.
Timmy the Tiger.
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened.
You don't know?
100
Yep.
years
For
ago.
those of you who missed it, I asked what was your favorite boss in the Zelda series, or one of your favorite
To know
bosses.
Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation.
He isn't Santa in
in the
disguise.
form of legends and fairy tales.
Oh, hello,
But there
Ocarina of
was
Gamer.
also a
Sorry, I
prophecy.
probably slurred that. Ocarina of Gamer.
The signs of a resurrection of
Thunderblight and
Calamity Ganon are
Masqueshia.
clear,
Yeah,
and the power
amazing
to
fights,
oppose it
especially Masqueshia.
lies dormant beneath the ground.
Harry Potter says, I just subscribed and this
We
looks like a
decided
channel
to
I would like.
heed the
Oh, thank you
prophecy
so much.
and
I try to
began
upload
excavating large areas of
near
land.
weekly videos
It
and
wasn't long
starting
before
streaming
we
now.
discovered
So,
several ancient relics
you
made by
enjoy.
the hands of our distant ancestors.
Puppet Ganon and Wind Waker. Okay, that was really cool with the changing forms. I like
These relics, the divine
You like them all?
beasts,
Okay.
were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously.
Maldera from Wind Waker. Okay, that was a pretty good boss
This
fight.
coincided with
The
ancient
boss fights in Wind
legends,
Waker were
oft
really my
repeated
favorite,
throughout our land.
I'd have to say, but there's some pretty good ones in there. Like, when it comes to like a top 10 list for boss fights,
We also learned of a
I don't know how many
princess
of them
with
would
a
be on
sacred
there,
power,
like in
and her
according to the
appointed
whole
knight,
series, but
chosen
they're
by
still
the sword
pretty
that
decent, I would
seals
have to
the
say.
darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon
Am I
away
family-friendly
using the
channel?
power of
Yes,
these
I am.
ancient relics.
I don't want to.
100
I wanna have a
years
very
ago,
broad
there was
audience.
a
I don't wanna,
princess
scare
set
off
to
younger
inherit
viewers,
a
stuff like
sacred
that,
power,
so.
and a skilled knight at her side.
It's very PG.
It was clear
maybe
that
a
we
max
must
PG
follow
13.
our
So.
ancestors' path.
It depends on the game, I guess. I'm playing.
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across
So, like with Zelda
Hyrule
stuff,
and
it's
tasked them with the duty
PG.
of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name
Oh,
that would
Zant!
solidify
Oh my god,
their
I
unique
love the
bond.
Zant fight. Holy crap. I can honestly do that for our next video. Do you guys want to see like a top 10 boss fight in the Zelda series?
On the brink of sealing away Ganon.
I could definitely do that, unless you have other video ideas. Like,
But nay,
feel free to share them. You know, like
Ganon was cunning, and he
I know a lot of my
responded with
favorite boss
plan
fights. If we're just
beyond our
comparing 3D games, most of them would probably be between like Odyssey and Twilight Princess, because I love the boss fights. When it comes to Majora's Mask, the only boss fight that really stands out to me, well, they're all pretty good, I would say, but the fight against
from
God
deep
really
below
stood out.
Hyrule Castle.
I love how it was like a
Seize
chase. That was
control
really cool.
of the Guardians and the divine beasts. Turn them against us. The champions lost their lives. Those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess.
Top 10 shrines. Ooh,
And thus,
that's a good idea.
the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas I have for top 10s. I don't want to make every video I have a top 10,
However,
obviously. Like, that's how I started my
the
channel, but I
princess
kind of branched away
survived
from that. But
to face
I still want to do
Ganon
top 10s like
alone.
once every like 2 or 3 videos. There's still definitely a market for it, and I love doing them too myself.
You
So.
are our final hope. The
Oh, you remember
fate
talking to
of
me in Amino? Oh, so do I.
rests with you.
There's actually a lot of people I met in Amino, and it just, honestly, it's a great community for a lot of you that I met there.
That princess
Oh,
was
and
my
for
own daughter,
those of you just tuning in,
my dear Zelda.
if you can like the stream to help me out, that'll be
And the
really
courageous
appreciated.
knight who
Just putting that
protected
out there,
her right
'cause
up to the very end.
sometimes I forget and stuff too.
That
so.
knight was none other than you, Link. You
And if I
fought
can have any
valiantly
feedback right now on the stream
when your
quality,
fate took
I
an
spent
unfortunate turn.
all this morning and some last night
then
like trying to figure out like the best
You were
like
taken to
setup,
the
trying to work
shrine
on all
of
the kinks and
resurrection.
stuff. So
Here you now
if
stand,
you guys can help me out, like
revitalized 100 years
if you notice any
later.
like static in the background
The
or anything,
words of
like,
guidance you have
that's
been
somewhat of a
hearing
nuisance,
since
like,
your
please let me know.
awakening are from
That'll be
Princess
helpful.
Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle,
be started
she
if I
calls out for your
It would be
help.
hilarious if I started a Skippy
However,
gameplay
my
Amino
daughter's
thread.
power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him
Yeah,
from
for
consuming
those of you
our
who know, I
land.
do have a Discord, but
Considering that I could not save my
it's on the
own
link in the
kingdom,
description. If you,
I have no
at
right
the
to
end of the
ask
stream,
this
if you're
of
not in
you,
the
Link.
Discord, I would go back to my top 10
But I am
top 10
powerless
outfit
here.
video. The last video I made, I put the
You must
Discord link in the
save her,
description. It's free for anyone
my
to
daughter.
join. I have some general
Do
discussions.
whatever
We
it
can do some
takes
voice
to
chats once in a while.
annihilate
It's definitely great. I should probably post it in the
Somehow,
description of
Ganon
the
has
next live stream I do.
maintained control
It's
over
too late to
all
update it
four
now,
divine
but
beasts,
I'll
as
definitely
well as
add it in
those
the next one. And
guardians
if you
swarming
want to join
around
the Discord, I
Hyrule
had the link
Castle.
in my last video.
I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow
That'd
the
be cool,
road
yeah.
out to Kakariko Village.
We're gonna get into some
There
gameplay
you
in
will
a second.
find
This is
the
like the
elder
longest
Impa.
cutscene in the game. I think it's
She
an
will
awesome
tell you
cutscene.
more about the path that lies
sure.
ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village.
Might be the cutscene. Okay.
Make your
well,
way
as
past
of
the
now,
twin
I'm
summits
kind
of
of
the
sitting
dueling
further back from
peaks.
my mic. It's on a headset.
From
it's actually
there,
just
follow the road as it proceeds
It's actually a mic stand that I
north.
set up, the one I use to record my videos with. So that's probably why. But I'll just get a little closer to it. Oh my god. I have a perfect idea for a future stream. So, what if I do a Breath of the Wild run? Like, it'll just be, like, Divine Beasts and stuff. Like, I won't go too much more on my way for shrines and stuff. But I do an amiibo-only run. I have a whole crap ton of amiibos, but I'll try to survive off the loot. For each stream, I'll tap every single amiibo in. I'll try to survive off all the loot with those. Not picking up anything else, like any other swords, weapons, or anything like that. Just the amiibos. And see how far you get in the game. Because I have like 13 different Zelda amiibos. So at the start of my stream, I'll scan all those in. I'll pick up all the loot from that. I'll try to make my best as I can with that arsenal. Won't pick up anything else until next time I stream. And I'll try to take on the Blight Ganons with those. I don't think that's ever been done before. Like, obviously, I'm not going to start it now. But for like a future stream, like when I come back to Breath of the Wild one day. Oh. Gotta throw. I know a bow's in here, so I gotta throw out my bad one. I know this game too well. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, that feels so good. There's a few things I want to pick up. Go. There's a sword, but it's a rusty one. It's gonna break pretty soon, so. Little quark right there. Feels so good to add this paraglider. You wouldn't even understand. No, you probably would, I'm sorry. That'd be sick. Oh, I'm glad you like the idea. I'll definitely consider that for sure now. Whoever disliked the video is Ganondorf, and he's mad. Link beat him. Oh, I didn't even know I had a dislike. Oh, well. This tends to happen on streams just because sometimes with streams I notice on YouTube they appeared on random people's recommended, and some people, instead of being mad at YouTube for recommending random videos, they get mad at the actual streamer himself and just like click on the video just to dislike. Like, I've seen that happen before. And sometimes I get random like random streams of like games I'm not even interested on YouTube. I don't Oh well. I haven't even checked my sub count or likes since the beginning of the stream, so. I remember I was at 735. Ah, I get that flick shot and then it didn't work. I remember I was at 735 before this video. Maybe we went up, maybe we went down, but oh well. Has anyone got 900 quark seeds? I haven't even got 900. I've gotten on my first playthrough like around 400. On my master mode about the same. Good weapon to use against him. Traveler's skin. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna end the stream here though. Like after the plateau, like I have so much of a view base right now that like I might make the cock Rico. Like, I'll do a little more because we got 10 viewers. Like that's pretty good, honestly. Like honestly, when I started the stream, I was expecting to get maybe 2-3 viewers. Like, there we go. I got my pants. Definitely helps since I don't only have 3 hearts. So I might dye some of this stuff too for stream. It'll look cool. Nothing really too much else I should get. There we go. Dead. And we don't have enough to take on this guy. I am so dumb. Yeah, if I didn't have that armor, I would be dead right now. Ooh, let's pick up this guy's arrows. Yeah, I kind of used up too many of my arrows on the skull guys. I shouldn't have been doing that, really. Ooh, instant headshot. Wait, what bomb is it? Yeah, I couldn't imagine getting all 900. That's just too crazy. People have done it before, but just like, it's not really worth it. Like, when it comes to Breath of the Wild and a playthrough, like, the way to really complete a playthrough is to do, well, everything the main story and all the shrines. There's some side quests you really don't even need to complete. They're just kind of like really simple ones, like kind of fetch questy. Like, you don't really need to complete them. They're just more in the game, just add a little bit more, but they don't do much. Ooh, well, I got the good gun. Did I just call it a gun? Wow. My bad. You have a Darkook amiibo and a Koran amiibo? Sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering the names like crazy, but... There we we go. All those bad. We'll equip a nice spiked club. I'm definitely upgrading my weapon slots as soon as I can. Oh, that didn't work. I forgot how easy the beginning of this game was. I mean, it is really hard the first time, I have to say, but like, this is my third playthrough, like, especially since my second one was on master mode, this is normal. But it's still really fun, like, can't get bored of this game, really. Oop, a little chew. Just collecting a few things. Oh, a deer. Yes. Nope, don't spot me. Hey, you spot me. Ooh, I like when there's like fun stuff in the trees. Nope. No. You're not worth my time. Nope. And it. You got caught anyway, so. Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little rusty right now. It's been a while since I've actually, like... Guess I'll gotta relearn a few of my skills. Blowing these guys up. Okay, and we're just gonna... I'm really scared now. I shouldn't be, because I'm pretty used to this game, but just like, screwing up so many things. Sorry, I'll respond to you guys' messages after this and call them. Rusty halberd? Yeah, we don't need any of that. Heroes Path mode? We can definitely check that out. We can like check that out at the end of every stream. It'll actually be kind of fun just to see like what Isle did and stuff.
Yep.
That's an apple. Definitely pick that up, and we'll pick up arrow. Okay. So GOK says, can't wait for Smash Ultimate. Have you considered making a video on the game? I probably should. There are some things I definitely want to say about it. Like, I'll probably do it, like, not right away, maybe after the next Zelda video. Which, there's some definitely things I can say about Smash Ultimate and also about Nintendo's lineup of games this year and stuff. So yeah, that is a subject that I will touch. Even though I am Zelda's channel, I think that I can't be too reliant on just doing Zelda videos, only because the last time we really got something new Zelda was about 6 months ago, and we haven't got anything new since. So I think just, keep my channel a little bit relevant. I'll probably dig into Nintendo's, some of their other stuff along with doing Zelda videos, just so I can mix it up, you know. And there should be grass there, so I can float to that, but I guess there's no grass. And that's honestly a shame. Oh well, we got some bird from that, so I really don't want to go to concrete though, so just gonna do that. You have an amino on the Goron champion? Oh. Smash will be great. They even added Inklings. Yeah. That is actually a really cool addition. I'm happy they added that. I know Ridley was a fan request for a while, and it was nothing too cool for me at first. Something I never really thought about, but now that he's in there, I think it's really cool. Personally, I'm really hoping that's a story mode. Like, this Smash Bros. Game needs a story mode for sure. We're just gonna glance his diary. Just it's for the DLC. I just want to unlock the quest. I'm only skipping it because it's just saying the locations of all things. It's stuff I can all find in the quest log. It's stuff I'm not gonna worry about right now. So I'll definitely rehash it whenever I'm ready. I just did that just to unlock the quest. There we go. That's good. I have no space. I do not. But this shield is gonna break anyway, so I'm just gonna drop it. Oh, you can only hold 4 shields. Wow. I completely forgot about that. Okay, we have 23 arrows. Wow. We really got a lot. Oh, you said you have an amiibo of Jiru. Okay. Sorry, I thought you said amino. Like the site. Okay, yeah, I actually have, when it comes to amiibos, I have all 4 champions. I love them. They're sitting right next to my desk. I have all the Breath of the Wild ones. I collected them. He doesn't deserve to die. We'll let that problem. Unless you keep chasing me, then I'll have to kill you. You sure? Oh, he wants to die. Easier said than done. Gun than said. Yeah, we'll leave those guys alone. I don't want to fight them. I do kind of want his mop though. There we go, I got it. Not super hard, but definitely messed up times. We don't need the axe. I'm keeping this mop. Only because I like the mops. It's kind of funny weapons to have, like a mop in a Zelda game, you know. Why not? You can't pass that up. And we'll pick up the farming hoe. Yeah. And we have a shrine. Did it. Be a good time to read over some of those comments. Lionel's, oops. I think the best part in combat is when you're going against the Lionel, flurry rush, parry, etc. Yeah, Lionel combat is extremely fun. There definitely is a method to killing them. It's very hard to get into when it comes to Lionel fights, but there is a method, and it's honestly like it's probably the hardest enemy within Breath of the Wild. And I'm glad they added him because they added an enemy that requires a high skill cap to kill. And I think that's really cool. I'm keeping this. I'm not damaging it. Oh. A new subspace, yeah. That's what I meant, thank you. I just forgot the name. Yeah, I thought it was really cool too. It's been a while since I played it, but I remember it being very fun. Red Bull problems. easiest shrine in the game. Besides the blessings, obviously. On Switch, I'm friends with a YouTuber called Zelda Master. Okay. I have... Why is the name fading in my head? I think I know who that is. I don't need two thermos. Yeah, when it comes to Zelda YouTubers, I've talked to a few of them before. Like I know me and Edible had like a conversation or two a while ago. I know me and RMFH actually. Funny story about RMFH for those who don't know him. Back when I made actually a Zelda channel like I think 4-ish years ago. It was called, I don't remember what it's called, but I did a couple videos but then abandoned it. And what happened is that I stopped doing it, but there's one person I met, and it was RMFH. And this is back when his channel had like 30 subs or something like that. Like, I know who the guy was. We're just like two beginning Zelda YouTubers. And what happened is that eventually I stopped my channel, but then looking forward a few years ahead, he never stopped. And that's the reason why he has like 25,000 subscribers. And like, if I would have just kept going instead of stopping until a couple years, it would have been really good. Yeah, but he's actually one of the first people who found my new channel. I talked to him about it, and he's actually subscribed to me. That's pretty cool. For those of you who know him. Zelda Master, I'm pretty sure he has like... Yeah, he's a big channel, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen too many of his things. I don't know that guy, that gamer with the Lionel. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, but I've tried killing Lionels with 3 hearts before, and most of them kind of failed because I just did one slip up. But it's still pretty fun. Okay, this guy actually right here, there's actually a cool story about him. His name's Brigo, and actually he's always on this bridge. You always find this NPC on the bridge. And he has some dialogue or whatever, but the coolest thing about this character, after he stops talking about this, it's not important dialogue, so I'm skipping it, but... Sorry, I had to skip this. So his name's Brigo, but as soon as you try to walk off the bridge, he'll be like, hey, don't be so rash, and he'll prevent you from jumping off the bridge. And pretty much what it's supposed to be is supposed to be a link to this guy in real life named Sergeant Briggs. And pretty much what's cool about this guy is that he was a known police officer who's been known to actually stop a lot of suicide jumpings off bridges and stuff like that in real life. He saved dozens of lives. And the thing is, this character is actually based off him. Brigo, Briggs, like very significant, well, very similar names. And that's who the character is based off of. And whenever you try to jump off the bridge in this game, he'll try to stop you. So it's actually a really cool Easter egg that most people probably didn't even catch. Trust me, I know a lot of things about this game, maybe a little too much. So much care went into this game, so I'm just admiring every detail, you know? There's a Quark thing over there. Boom. Probably should have took out the weak one first. We got some damage on him. He's dancing. What are you dancing for? Oh, now I get the headshot, of course. Ooh, no, don't hit me with that fire. I don't want to be... There we go. But I do want your club, because it's a good club, honestly. We'll drop a hammer. Yeah, I definitely just want a couple Koroks because of, what's it called? I want to get those weapons locked, for sure. Maybe there's one on the bridge. I'm not even sure. If you watch his Odyssey stream at part 6, you will find an account person with a Toon Link profile picture, and that was me. Really? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Come on, froggies. Come to me. No, don't scare the frogs! No! literally inside of him. Oh my god, he almost got me. I didn't want that to happen. There's another Quark thing right there. I'll come back to it. Because I plan to probably... I use that shrine a lot for war points, so... Oh, right when you heard I made a channel, you jumped right on. Yeah, I remember that. Because before I made the channel, I used to tune into your streams a lot. It was back when you were doing Twilight Princess. I remember that. I'm like, hey, I'm making a channel. And yeah, that was back in like September. Those videos are kind of low quality, I'm looking back at them, but... No, what are you doing? There you go. Okay. I need your meat. Oh yeah, these don't like one-shot. Yeah, I don't know too much about that nasty guy, but alright. Yeah, it's definitely a really cool story with Briggs. Honestly, I never even really thought about that until I looked it up myself, so. Alright, then there's this area of the game. I never even saw this whole, like, swamp place until, like, maybe, like, hour 15 to the game. Like, I didn't even know it existed. There's no, like, shrines over there, so that's probably why. I just never went there. I'm not gonna go there right now, but I will. Oh, yeah, well, when I uploaded it. No, yeah, I know what you mean, Skippy. Because my channel... Leg. So you mean it's like skipping and stuff like that? Or... Cause maybe if I like... I'm just gonna check my... Okay. Just tell me where you are, like what am I doing right now in the game? Like, what did I just pass? Like... Or give it a moment? Yeah. I'm not really sure. It's been fine for like the whole hour and a half I've been doing this, so I'll probably resume. I'm not really doing anything too important in the game right now. So, I'm looking at it right now. There we go. It works now? That was nothing. Okay. It's fine now? Okay. I guess it just had a hiccup, you know. I do have a wired connection right now, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't even work perfectly. Soldier's Claymore. I'm not going to use that right now. I'll use it for right now. Soldier's broadsword. Okay. Come here. I like that sword better, so we're gonna pick it up. You up to speed now? Okay. What's my Switch name? My Switch name is Croton. Right now I'm not using my account because I'm using it's for a second playthrough, so I can't use my main account because I already have the first playthrough on my other account. So, my actual online profile, I can put my friend code. Actually, you know what? I'll put it in the Discord. But the thing is, I don't have a Discord link in this video. I was going to add one with, you know, I could probably add it in the next loading screen in the description. You just have to refresh your video and it'll be there. But if you were to ever go back to my last video really quick, I should have my Discord link in my comment section. In my comment section and description. So, and there I'll put my Switch friend code and stuff like that. So I would do that now, but just hard with the stream because I have to pull my phone, find the right invite link and stuff like that. I know there's a shrine coming up, so I might try to do it then in a loading screen. Okay, I'm running. Thank you. It's great. Your current watch name is Putrick YouTube. You got a blue background. Yes, you do. No, please don't scare off these frogs. I'm not eating frogs or snails. It's a pretty nice welcome to returning back to my channel and streaming again, so. Yeah. I'm not sure what day I'll stream my next video. It's really whatever day works best with you guys, honestly. 'Cause, like, some days I can't do, some days I can, but I'm guessing you guys like daytime streams unless you guys record at nighttime. Like I was thinking maybe this time of day, especially during summer, should work out fine, but just let me know, definitely. Splatoon 2 viewer stream. Oh, that's such a great idea. Oh, we could also do a Mario Kart one too. Like I'm still obviously gonna do my Breath of the Wild stream. Like I'm still gonna like pick up where I left off. But, like we don't have to do that every time. Like once in a while I can do whatever Switch game. So I can do one Splatoon 2, one Mario Kart. I can even do one Fortnite with you guys because I've been getting in Fortnite with stuff. So how about just let me know in the comments. Should I do Mario Kart, Splatoon, or Fortnite for like a viewer stream? Like one where I play with like the viewers. You guys. Oh, I'll see you later, Timmy the Tiger. I'm happy you tuned in. Yeah. I'll definitely add you guys. Probably leave it in like one of my comment sections because if you do it in the live stream, it might get flooded out like the comment. But like, if you want me to add you, put it in any one of my comments in my videos, and I'll get the notification. It's Mario Kart? Okay, that sounds pretty good. Any other suggestions? Because Mario Kart, you can do bigger things. Well, Splatoon and Fortnite is just 4 people. See, for those of you who remember, I was talking about the Breath of the Wild theme, how it's in everything within this game, and there it is again. Every single time you activate Shikatar, it plays that. I think it's a really cool jingle. Like, it's just so satisfying. It's so great. Okay, well, yeah, for those of you who haven't, please like my video and subscribe for you new guys, just to help me out a little bit. It's definitely appreciated. Somehow the audio slightly delayed behind. Can you tell by how much? Like, is it by, like, significant, like, 20 seconds, or just, like, a couple seconds, or a split second? Here, I'm gonna do a little test. I'm gonna make my character jump, and I'm gonna say the word jump as I'm jumping, and just tell me how much of a delay it is. Jump, 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 jump. So just tell me how much of a delay between when I said jump and when my character actually jumped. Definitely turn that sensor off. Splatoon, because you never did. You don't have cart yet, or with Fortnite either. The Splatoon's also a good choice. Like, I'm not saying I'm only doing one, not the others, because I do want to include as much of you as I can. But I'll probably, within the next couple weeks, I'll probably do Mario Kart, Splatoon, and Fortnite. I'll probably do one of each and then go from there. Whichever one's more popular, whichever one you guys like the best, I'll do. Because with Fortnite, we'll probably do like, maybe not normal squads, but maybe like whatever LTM they have, like probably, right now it's teams of 20. So we can definitely do that. That's always fun. Oh, half a second. That's not, okay, that's bound to happen though. Like, there's no way I can really fix that. But thanks for letting me know. I definitely do want to know. Because if it's anything crazy, like 5 seconds or something like that, then that's, yeah. But when it comes to these split-second things, I really can't fix it. Like, it's not a huge deal though, because most streams do have that regardless, so. Ooh. Okay, this is Shrine 5. Wait, no, Shrine 6. We're getting through a lot of these shrines today. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm definitely making it to Kakariko Village at least, which are pretty close. So it should probably last us a little over 2 hours, you know. I don't know if I should do like all the cutscenes and stuff in Kakariko, or I should just make it there and just call it a day. Because it is really fun doing this, but I just don't want to exhaust the stream out a lot. And this is already a long stream as it is, but it's not a big deal, honestly. I love doing this. It's great.